Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear my voice and can see my shared screen.
Yes, we
So,
can.
okay, good. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Fazli Fauzi, the pre-sale consultant for APEC region. So, today, what I will do, I will show you the demonstration of our system. So, what you see on your screen now is the main page user interface for BriefCam system. So, you see here, this is the main page. When you log into our system, you will see first on the review module, which is the review modules. Then we also have another two modules, which is response and research. Okay, let me explain a bit about the three modules. Review is for the investigation tools where you can accelerate your investigation in much faster way. A response is for the real-time notification or real-time alerts when there is a alarm triggered by the rules. Then last but not least is the research, the business intelligence dashboard for the data-driven decision making. So let's go to the review. So if you see here, there are a lot of cases created in this review. Let's jump to one of the case. Normally for the case, we will add many videos into the case where the user want to investigate the case based on their requirement. Let's jump to one of the case by the case name traffic violations. I click. So in this case, we added three videos. So with the three different location. So let's say first thing what I will do is I want to get the overview, which is I play the video synopsis. So when you play with the video synopsis, what system will do? System will condense all the detected object into the shorter video, where to make the user know the overview what is happening in this area. Okay, without yet to apply any filter, they get the overview instead of watching the entire original video. They get overview based on the object detected in this scene. Okay, let's say now I just want to try to filter based on one attributes. If you see at the right side here, we have rich filters of the analytics. So we have start from source, time range, class of the object, attributes of the person, vehicle, make, model, colors, and so on. So let's try to filter based on motorcycle, for instance. When I click apply, what system will do? System will filter out other object and just show you the overlay of the motorcycles in this scene. You see here, you only see motorcycles. You not see other objects. So by doing so, user can get overview the behavior of motorcycles in this scene. Okay, let's say they want to get the heat map for the motorcycles in this scene. They can apply first is the visual layers. So when they apply the visual layers, what system will show? System will show the common path or the common area used by motorcycle in this scene. Okay. We also have another filter, what we call the common path, which is we show you the common path used by motorcycle in this scene. You see here at the bottom here is the legend of the motorcycles. The highest 60, the lowest is 1. See a lot more motorcycle traveling from the left to the side in the scene. Okay, this is one of the example. Let me try to simulate another example. So in the same scene, let's say, okay, there's a lot of object. You can see a lot of type of vehicles. Now I have a two requirement for this video. I want to check number one, if any vehicle make an illegal U-turn here. And number two, I want to know if any vehicle traveling at the opposite direction at the right lane. So I can do, I can apply the scene filters. Then I say, okay, I want to see if any object moving and make a U-turn here. Then I click apply. When I click apply and play, what system will show? System will filter out other object and only show you the object that traveling in the U-turn direction. Can you imagine if you want to watch the entire video, let's say this video 1 hour, to get this result, you need to watch the entire 1 hour video. By applying one filter, the path, then you can get the result instantly. You can see now, there are 24 vehicles make an illegal U-turn here. Then when you play video synopsis, will take you about 1 minute to see the entire uh, event that vehicle make an illegal U-turn. Okay, let's stop here. I want to apply another filter. So I want to reset this path. So I want to check if any vehicle driving in the opposite direction. So I can apply another filter, the line crossing. So direction to the south, apply. Then I want to go with the streak and I apply, and I apply and play again. So instantly you get the result, which is there are three vehicles traveling at the opposite direction. So instead of spending much longer time to watch entire video, by applying the filter, you get the result instantly. And the good thing, let's say I go to this vehicles, where I click, I can play the original video of these vehicles. Then I can enlarge it if I want. So if you see here, I also can see the license plate of this vehicle clearly, which is 86689. So this is one of the example where the review module can accelerate the investigation instead of the user, instead of watching the entire video, original video, by processing the video and apply this one filter or two filters, we get the result instantly. Let's go to another scenario. We go to this case by the name law enforcement. In this case, we added four videos. If you see here at the Franklin and Bond video, there are 5,000 plus objects. Can you imagine if you want to watch the entire video? Okay, this video consists about, if you can see here, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 12 hours video. Typically, users need to watch the entire 12 hours video for the investigation. In this video, what user want to see, they suspect something happening in this area where there's a so-called drug house in this area, but they're not sure which house being used for the drug trafficking. So first, when they play the video success, they just see a normal things. There's nothing here. Then let's apply some filter, because we're not sure which house here been used to do the drug trafficking. For sure, you need to apply the first filter is the class, which is the peoples, because you're only interested on peoples. Click apply. Then from 5,000 objects now, there are 2,400 plus peoples in this area, moving in this area for in the 12 hours time. Okay. So let's say now I want to analyze more, where I want to see what is the common path taken by the peoples in this area. I click visual layer and apply the common path. So what system we do, system we analyze the common path of the people in this area. Okay, this is the common path. From here, obviously you can see a lot of people, 200 plus of people moving to this house. Something is not correct here or not right, which is it's not common for a one house being visiting by 200 people in 12 hours. So now we get one good information, which is this is the most probably the suspected house used for the drug trafficking. Now let do more analysis by applying other filter. let's say now I want to first reset the all filters. I go again to scene filters. I want to know how many people's entering to the house. I apply the line crossing. Direction go to inside of the house. Okay. Then I filter the class people's, apply. Then I apply and play. So 349 people entering to this house. Then when you play the video synopsis, what system will do? System will show only peoples that entering inside to the house. Can you imagine how much time saved by applying the filters rather than the users required to watch the entire 12 hours video to get this result? So the next, what I will show in the same video, in the same scene, what happened, there is a case of missing child. Okay, happened this beside the investigation for drug house. The officers also received a reports where a has been missing in this area. So yeah, to analyze kids, the users need to watch the entire 12 hours video to find the kids wearing the light blue color jacket. But in this case, easy. What you can do first, you apply the filter, which is the class will be child. Apply. So there are 87 childs in this area, but the color of the jacket something like light blue, aquamarine blue like this. They apply. So immediately you get the result. When I click to the objects, system will show the close-up clips. I can reduce the speed to normal speed, and at the same time I also can play the original video of the scene. And this incident happened at 3:33 second 57 p.m. This is the last time this kid uh, appear in this video at this time. Okay, and last sheet. So in the normal scenario, if the investigator has other video next to this video, they can investigate. Maybe if the video very clear, you can see who is this lady, then can apply the face recognition filter to confirm who is the last person walking with this kid. So the next what I will show is the response module. Remember, we have a lot of filter here. We can use all the filters beside the filter that I shown earlier. You also can use the direction filters, dwell time, the speed, the size of the object, the appearance similarity, face recognition, and the license plate recognition. So I want to go to the next module, respond. So respond basically is to get a real-time alert based on the rules that created based on the filters that we have. So let me show you how we create the rules. So let's say I take one example. I want to create a new rules. Maybe I said red car. I use the video of bus station. Click next. This is a bus station area or bus stop area. I mark the area. Then I apply the class, which is the car. Apply. And the color red. Apply. So when I apply these rules, what will happen when there is a red color car traveling to this area, then instantly the user will receive real-time alerts. And users know this is maybe the suspect car entering to this area and they can take immediate action to prevent anything happen in this area. Okay, so this is how we can create. We not only can use this class, we also can use other filter as well. Maybe we can talking about the direction of the cars, maybe traveling like this. And then the dwell time, if the car stay there more than certain seconds, let's say 14 second, apply. So when all these parameter comply, which is the red car entering to this area and stay in this area more than 14 seconds, then the user will get the real-time alerts to the system. Okay. So you also can use a face recognition and license plate recognition to trigger an event. So let me show you the example of alerts that created by our system. If you see here, there is alert for this guy. If I click to the alerts image, okay, this image and this original video, okay. So this person, we recognize it as a face recognition by the name James Smith. Then this guy entering to this manufacturing camera, 02 manufacturing camera at this date and this time. So with this alert, user know that during the moment this guy entering to this area, they get real-time alerts and they can take actions. It is one example based on the face recognition. We have other example, let's say like this event created based on the make and model of the vehicle, which is a Toyota Tundra, which is we get the real-time alerts based on the make model of the vehicles. Okay, so users can apply any filter for the rules creation based on the requirement, not only face recognition, license plate recognition. They also can use based on the number of people. Let's say there is in one area, if there is more than 10 people stay more than 1 minute in that particular area, user want to get real-time alerts, they can create that kind of rules. So the next will be the research. Nowadays, people always talking smart decision making or data driven decision making. Yeah, this is research, the business intelligence dashboard, where we visualize all the process data into the dashboard for the users to analyze the data. So you see here, there's a lot of the dashboard created in our system by default, but users can have their own customized dashboard. Let's say I take one of example of the dashboard smart city. I click. If I see here, there are two different analysis. First on the vehicles by class, and the next is pedestrian by class. You can see is the trend of the vehicles. Okay, time. That's mean the lesser vehicle after the 7 p.m. and the area most visited by vehicle was at the West Junction. Okay, so it's similar like pedestrian. The most of area visited by the pedestrian at the crosswalk. Let's say now users want to analyze at certain class. Let's say they want to analyze trucks in this area. When they click trucks, all the data will change to only trucks, and they know they can see visually the behavior of the truck in this area, which is they know there's a most of truck traveling to the West Junction, and the trend of the trucks in this area. The highest number around 6 p.m. and getting lesser after 6 p.m. So let's try to another dashboard. Maybe we want to analyze on the traffic direction. You can have this kind of dashboard. So it's very simple. Where we created the simple dashboard like this, based on the west exit and west entrance. Visually, user can see the all the vehicle in this area based on the time. The highest number around 6 p.m., 6, 7, and 8 p.m. This is the highest number. Then they can make a better decision to manage the traffic after this time, or maybe employ more peoples or more employee, maybe a traffic police to ease the traffic in this area. Meanwhile, for other junction, east, south, and north, given the different dashboard, and from this dashboard, users can make a much better decision on the traffic management. So that's all for today. I don't want to spend more time on to explain more because we have a lot more things to explain. But you always can contact our partners later on if you want to have a more detailed explanation or detailed demonstration based on the uh, requirement for your site. Then we always here to support you. Thank you.
Right, thank you, firstly, for the insightful sharing. Maybe now I have throw a few questions for you guys. Smart city is complicated and costly. What is BriefCam view on this?
Yeah, I can take these questions, Daniel. So indeed, this is a very good question and also one of the popular questions that being asked by our customer. So BriefCam is a software I will explain that can be installed on top of the existing surveillance system. So we leverage on the existing infrastructure, host camera and VMS ready installed to get the video footage for analysis. So the investment is only the incremental cost to existing investment already done and is scalable. We can always start with a small amount of a camera and then slowly expand to have more coverage. And this one point. And the second point I want to share about the ROI. So based on the study market survey by Omdia last year, 85% of our customer they get a full ROI return within the first year of the deployment. And out of that, 56% of those people they get the full return in less than 6 months. So in having said that, in conclusion, the investment for beef cans can start from small and is scalable. And more importantly, the ROI can be achieved in a short period of time for beef can. And you can see that the intangible and tangible result from the Cambia country police within the first 2 months of deployment, the system really helped them to recover the victim from a kidnap case. So I hope I answered the questions.
Right, thank you, Justin. And maybe one more question. How does BriefCam ensure that the city is safe?
Yep. So this is what we do when we started the company, and as we shared earlier, uh, my side and also Farsi. So BIF can provide a tools for authority like police to increase the detection of incident and increase the responsiveness when an incident is discovered, as well as actively monitoring to prevent crime from happening. So based on the statistics that we have gathered, we can able to cut down up to 90% of the investigation time pertaining on leveraging on the surveillance video footage. And the result is safer city for everyone. Just like the Taipei City Police, they are using us to analyze the video footage for 1,800,000 camera in citywide. Without the technology, they will be heavily rely on the human, which is time consuming and prone to error. So this is how the technology like BriefCam can help the customer in the smart city, in the city to become safer and smarter. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Justin, and thank you, firstly, for the insightful sharing and demo. And thank you, everyone, for attending today's webinar. If you have any questions, please scan the QR code right on the screen, and we will link it up with you. Right, thank you once again, and see you all in our next webinar. Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.